Hi, my loves. Welcome back to our first talk where we talk about all the firsts that come with growing as a woman, the awkward moments. I am so glad that you're here. And before we get into what we're supposed to talk about today, did you hear that we made the top 50 podcasts on Apple Podcasts? You did not? Look at you. Look at you. Look at See, we save the try. We save the try. Oh, like the support has been immense. It has been overwhelming, and I cannot thank you guys enough. That being said, let's get right into the video. So I got a DM very recently. Somebody tried to reach out to me to ask me what they need to know about their period. And it was a very innocent question. The approach was very cute. And I remembered rather, or realized that I haven't talked about periods on my podcast. And that's insane because that should have been the first thing that I did. So this episode is for you that hasn't gotten your period, or that has gotten your period and you don't understand what is going on, or you that have had your period for a while but then it's irregular. This episode is for you. And if you know anybody that fits into this category, then you have to share this episode. All right. Now, let's go to the basics. What even is a period? Well, a period is when blood comes out of your vagina every month, and it's part of something called a menstrual cycle. It lasts, say, 3 to 7 days, depending on the woman. And what happens is that your body forms a lining in your womb in case in case there's a baby to grow there. And when it realizes that there's no baby to grow there, it goes, oh, well, we tried our best. And that lining is what sheds and becomes the blood that you see. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, send a DM. What to do when it happens. These are some of the things that you should do when it happens. One, don't panic. Do not panic. And I know that is weird because I know that the first day I received my period, I was weirded out. Like, I could not understand for the life of me what was going on. But I would say do not panic. Just look for a trusted adult, which brings us to number two. Look for a trusted adult if you're in school, meet any of your female teachers. If you're at home, run to your mom or your elder sister, whoever is, the most trusted person that run to that person. And then three, you clean up. You have to clean yourself up. I know it feels disgusting, but then you have to do that. Four, use a sanitary pad. Remember how I say pad? See how I say pad and not tampons and whatever? You haven't graduated to that point yet. So use a pad. Maybe eventually you can now start using tampons and etc., etc. But for now, use a pad. It's easier to understand. It's easier to use. You can use always moped, what's this green one, lady care, depending on whichever you prefer to use. Track it. Okay, you can use apps like Flow, etc., to track it so you know what is normal and what is not. Lastly, and most importantly, be very kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Okay, you are literally shedding blood. There are people that get shot and then they bleed out and they die, but you're bleeding, but you're not dying. You're a very strong woman, so be kind to yourself. I know that it, interferes with your daily activities and whatever, and it can be annoying. Bear with it, okay? Try to bear with it. Let's talk about some of the things that people will not tell you, and nobody will. One, you might stain your clothes, and that is very much okay. Just find a way to clean it up. Two, cramps are very real and they can be extremely painful. It just depends on your body. Do you understand? And then three, your hormones will mess with you. Okay, you can get angry for no reason, excited for no reason, sad for no reason, cry your eyes out for no reason. It's completely normal and you should take a breath. Okay, when it happens, just know that that is what's happening to you. All right. Lastly, don't allow anybody to influence you into using expensive products. You don't need those. Just get yourself, painkillers. It's normal to use painkillers. If the pain is killing you, take painkillers. Okay. And buy pad. I think pads now are like 1,000, 1,200. Don't allow anybody to influence you into using expensive ass products. If you don't have money for heating pad, look for something like a towel, put it in hot water, squeeze out the water, use it on your tummy. That is perfectly okay to get the job done. All right. If this is your very first period or you know someone that is going through this, share this episode with them. Let's make sure that no girl ever feels confused ever again. All right, that brings us to the end of this episode. If you learned a thing or two, let me know in the comments or share this episode with people. You can just hide and share it. All right. Don't forget to follow us and rate this episode, rate the podcast. That being said, keep learning, keep growing. I love you.